healing, take it slow.
Hi YouTube, how are you doing today? I am pretty excited. I have not posted anything all week because I have been waiting for today. Today is a very exciting day for me, but before we talk about me, I want to talk about my buddy Nathan, my best friend Nathan, who deserves some freaking recognition because he's just that awesome. Now, I told him what I wanted to do today and asked him if he would help me out with it. And he, of course, immediately said yes. And it was going to involve an early Saturday morning. Before, when I had made plans with Nathan early in the morning on a weekend, he's usually waking up a little bit late. Like, usually I'll show up maybe 3 to 5 minutes late, and I call him and I'm waking him up kind of thing. But if you think about it, he works on the day shift, and on his weeknight or on Friday night, he wants to relax, hang out with his wife, play video games. He wants to stay up late that night, and that is totally to be expected. And if I have to make plans with him on a Friday or on a Saturday, it pretty much has to be early in the morning because I have to work nights. And that means that I can't really destroy my sleep schedule. So sometimes we have some scheduling incompatibilities, and Saturdays, if we make plans in the morning, it can make things difficult for both of us. I have to stay up later, and he has to wake up earlier. And both of us have plans tonight. I'm going to be doing another video tonight. I might be doing 2 videos, technically 3 videos, but that's beside the point. So tonight, we've got another video to make. But anyways, so this morning, I'm getting ready to leave my house, and I'm thinking to myself, you know, Nathan's such an awesome guy, and I feel bad because we were talking about it last night, and he was thinking maybe we could go out at 11, and I'm like, I really can't do that. 11's too late for me. I still need to sleep because, he knows about the plans for tonight as well. And so we talked down to 8 o'clock in the morning. Now, I'm feeling bad because he's got to wake up early, so that meant that he either didn't get enough sleep or he had to end up going to bed early last night. And again, it's his Friday night. That's not really fair to him, but he's such an awesome guy. He did it anyways. Well, I'm sitting here thinking, since he had to do all that, I'm not going to rush out the door if I'm 10, 15 minutes late. That's 10, 15 minutes that he can sleep, and I'll call him when I get to the house. It'll just be the usual, right? So I'm running a little bit late, and about 5 past 8 a.m., he texts me asking me what we're doing for breakfast. So now I feel like crap because my best friend is like, hey man, I'm awake. Where are you? And I gotta sit here and be like, so I thought I'd be nice to you? I don't really know how well that's gonna go over. Hopefully he's not too mad at me, because today is going to be a fun day. We have to go do some really cool stuff. Now, I had planned something really over the top, but I can't do that. I found out, unfortunately, it's illegal for me to do what I wanted to do today. However, there is a way around this. There is a way to get around the laws that are barring me from doing what I want to do. Unfortunately, that takes time. Now, if you guys want to hurry that process up, I'll tell you how to do that at the end of the video. But for now, what we're going to go do is play with guns. We're both hobbyists. We both enjoy firearms. We both enjoy working on them, building them, taking them out to the gun range. And we have a private range, or I should say we have access to a private range, and that is where we are going today. Now, what I wanted to do is to celebrate 50 subscribers in 50 days. Because to me, that's kind of a big deal. I didn't know how well I was going to be able to get this channel off the ground. And so I said, screw it, I'm going with it. I'm going to jump, and either people will get on board or they won't. And if they don't get on board, it is what it is. But if they do, then awesome, I'm going to push for it. And in 50 days, having no exposure, no advertisements, no nothing, I just posted and started going, I've picked up 50 subscribers. Now, today is technically day 49, so that number may change, but it probably won't until I post this video. So anyways, I wanted to go out and buy a tank of propane. And you guys are probably already thinking about what I wanted to do. Half of you are like, oh, dude, that's awesome. The other half of you are like, you know it won't explode because you shoot it, right? And to those half, I want to applaud you. Congratulations, you know your stuff. Good for you. But so do I. We were going to use a road flare to be the actual igniter, and we were going to use the bullet to be the release of pressure. We were going to create a controlled release of pressure in front of a road flare to cause a detonation. Now, unfortunately, that's illegal in my state. But there is a way around that. Again, I will cover that at the end of the video. If you guys want to see that happen, you guys are really the ones that make that happen for me. So if you guys want to see that happen, then I'll explain that and help me out, and I'll help you out. But until then, so I was going to detonate a $50 can of propane for 50 subscribers by shooting it with a .308 round at 50 yards. Now, it's not a too terribly long distance, but keep in mind I was wanting to stick with the 50 number, and .308's the largest caliber gun that I own. I'd like to have a 50 cal, but I don't have one. And right now, I don't have access to one. I think I will have access to a 50 cal pistol here soon, but I don't have that yet. So I can't use that, and shooting a 50 caliber pistol is something I've never done before, so trying to hit a target at 50 yards just isn't gonna happen. Not with a pistol. I'm not that good of a shot. I'm a hobbyist. I'm not one of those guys that sits there and spends $100 a weekend trying to hit a quarter at 100 yards. So unfortunately, I have lost my sharpshooter qualification. I did qualify when I was in high school, but unfortunately, at this point in time, I have lost my qualification, and I'm a hobbyist. I have no intention to really go back and get that. But we have arrived at Nathan's house, so I will see you guys on the way to our private range, and or I will see you when we get there. Either way, bye. All right, so I put my play button that I'm really proud of, that I made myself, downrange 50 yards, and I'm going to attempt to shoot through it. Now, I have two other plates that came from the same section of steel, and we tested the rounds that I'm firing, and they go right through that plate. As a matter of fact, they go through that plate at such a high velocity that the metal on the impact side of the plate curled towards the shooting line. So
I'm about to put 50 rounds downrange into the plate that I just made, and I'm going to be very sad because I have a feeling I'm going to shoot it a lot, and instead of shooting through it. So, fuck me. Anyways, I'm shooting 5.56 rounds, 50 yards at a 5mm thick plate. It's actually 5.083 millimeters thick. And I'm going to take 10 rounds out of my 30-round mag. That's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I got another 30-round mag. I got 20 rounds. That's 50 rounds. We're just going to get this over with so I can stop crying about it. Otherwise, I'm going to have a repeat of yesterday. You know, about the only time the big scary guy cries is when he sees his grocery bill. Just saying. It's a terrifying thing. Range is hot.
Hot.
No. No. Second round and I knocked the plate over. Range is cold. Ejecting round. Slide is open. Mag is out. Chamber is out.
Clear.
Rifle is hot.
Hot.
Safety is off.
Knock the blade over again.
Yeah. Why'd you think I put it on safe? Chambered.
Chambered.
Going hot.
Hot.
Plate is down. Again. I love you guys, I really do. But you're coming with me on this one. Line is hot! Whoa. Now I'm not chambering. Rounds out, max out.
This is what you have best friends for.
Crap. No, no, I can't do it. Is it dead yet? What's up, guys? I just finished editing this video and I'm having to record another track for it. One of the things that I had covered in the episode is that I was not able to do what I really wanted to do for my 50 subscribers. Thank you. And what I really wanted to do was to shoot a propane tank and make it explode. Yes, I knew I was going to have to do some extra things to make that actually happen, and I was ready for that. But here's the thing. What I would ultimately love to do is get to 50,000 subscribers. I will most likely already be in Japan when that happens, but if I get 50,000 subscribers, then I will fly back to the United States and buy a 50 cal. We will go and shoot a propane tank to make it explode. 50,000 subscribers, I will buy a Barrett M107 and we will go and detonate a propane tank. I will take care of getting all of the licenses and things that I need to get prepared so that I can actually do that video for you. That is what I really wanted to do for this video, but unfortunately, I found out at a later stage that it just wasn't going to be able to be feasible for me yet. So I hope you guys will stick with me, and here's to 50,000 subscribers. By the way, if you guys haven't noticed, there is the dead play button right there. So save a prayer for it. Bye.
Please